My name is Alex, and for most of my life I thought my parents were completely normal, maybe even a little dull. I was busy with college and my own emerging career, so I kept a healthy distance. We weren't estranged, just separated by ambition and the general chaos of being in your early 20s. Then, Mom changed. It started subtly. She traded her casual clothes for a sharper blazer. The phone calls became constant too. She wasn't talking about recipes or neighborhood gossip anymore. She was talking about growth and vertical scaling. It was bizarre. She said she'd found a new hobby, a women's group that was helping her achieve her true potential. She called it the book club. I was genuinely happy for her. Mom, Sarah, had always been a little reserved. Seeing her energized, connecting with others, and finding purpose felt like a huge win. It was a moment of wish fulfillment for me. I wanted my mother to be happy and fulfilled. My father, Richard, was fine with it too. He was always busy with major consulting work that kept him traveling or working late. He saw Mom's club as a convenient way to keep her occupied while he managed the more serious family finances. The group, officially Elevate and Thrive, or E&T, wasn't about books at all. It was about life coaching and mindset transformation. The actual product was just generic PDFs and recorded webinars. The focus of the meetings was on enthusiasm and recruitment, not content. In the first few weeks, Mom was swamped. She needed my help setting up the website and managing the payments. "I need your expertise, honey," she'd said. "Just integrate the new payment gateway. It's all digital now." It seemed like a simple, non-suspicious job. I agreed immediately. I was installing the Trojan horse myself. As I started the setup, the first strange details popped up. First, the fees were astronomical. This was not a neighborhood club. The initial investment required a serious chunk of money, especially for the low quality of the content. Second, there was Dad's money. He was clearly funding the operation. Richard never attended, but his involvement was constant. He paid for all the initial costs and materials. He kept his own work remote, using PO boxes and virtual offices. He avoided having any single, traceable physical office location. This made him elusive and hard to pin down. Third, I noticed the payment routing was unnecessarily complicated. Instead of one straightforward transaction processor, the money did a three-step dance: a foreign service, a quick stop in a crypto wallet, and then the main bank account. It was designed to confuse, not simplify. And finally, the cash. Mom was constantly getting physical money. She wouldn't deposit it all at once. She was always running out to the bank with envelopes, making several small cash deposits a week. It was too much work for a simple club. It looked like smurfing. I pushed my general skepticism down. I told myself Mom was just bad at business. Dad was just paranoid about taxes. I kept coding. I integrated the system. I helped my mother build her new, exciting hobby. But the oddities kept escalating as I dug deeper into the back-end system. I had access to the membership database I'd built. I could see the actual number of new recruits per week. It was slow, sometimes zero. The growth wasn't matching the buzz, or more importantly, the sudden increase in my parents' disposable income. Mom started buying things, expensive things, a new car for herself, designer clothes. She started hosting lavish parties for the women in the book club at our house, demanding I help serve drinks and manage the logistics. I'd overhear their conversation. They weren't sharing notes on success. They were sharing desperate tips on how to recruit their friends and family. The focus was always on selling the idea, never the actual product. I tried to talk to her about the product itself. "Mom, have you actually watched the full Mindset Mastery webinar? It's just recycled corporate jargon." She'd wave me off, already irritated. "You don't understand, Alex. This isn't about the content. It's about the community and the framework for success. Richard says we have to focus on the vision." The mention of Richard was a shield. She used his name to deflect any criticism or genuine inquiry. Click on the full story here to continue to the full story to see how it ends.